You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. AMC stock's currently down about 4.3%, which is not something to love. But what I'm going to point out here in a second is a bullish pattern that I believe could be playing out in the short term that could be sending AMC stock through the moon. So let's just dive into it, guys. If y'all find value, all I ask is to hit that like button. And of course, feel free to subscribe. And maybe there's one more thing to ask. If you guys want up to 15 stocks for Moo, use that link down below or go to stassurfest.com/Moo. All the details are there. And of course, that link helps out the channel. You also get some free stocks. Hey, it's a win-win. Use that link down below. And now, cheers, guys. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. It's currently about 1:15 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have AMC stock down 4.3%. It's at $4.77, down 21 cents so far on the day. And check it out, guys. Right off the bat, you're going to notice AMC stock took the lows out from not only Friday, but Thursday as well, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, pretty much all the days from last week. We took the lows out from those days. You guys can see we hit 464 today, and pretty much all these, all during the past couple of days, we've been making lower highs followed by lower lows. You guys can see here this channel that I'm about to draw out. We're pretty much trading right within this channel. So if we're looking at this 5-day, 5-minute, it is not looking the most bullish. I'll be honest. I'm not going to BS and sugarcoat it. It is not looking the most bullish, but if we peel back the layers a little bit, you're going to notice a pattern here on AMC that is pretty bullish in my opinion. If we pull up the 20-day chart, you are going to notice that it's been volatile. You guys know that, all over the place. It went from 505 to start off this month. It went down to 364, right back to 577. That was a move of 60%. Massive move there for AMC. Now it's back down, like I said, to about 470, 480, trading in this downwards channel over the past couple of days. So yeah, needless to say, there's been a lot of volatility over the past couple of weeks, and peeling back the layers a little bit more on the 4-hour chart here, this is where I'm noticing a bullish pattern that could be playing out. We're not getting the confirmation quite yet, but this could be playing out at any day, any moment in the near-term future. So what I'm noticing is a good old inverse head and shoulders. Let me show you guys this. We have the left shoulder right here on AMC. Boom, you guys see that here. That was formed pretty much from the middle of March heading into April. We have the head right here, which played out a couple of weeks ago, earlier in April, more towards the beginning of April. And now we arguably have the right shoulder starting to play out as we are consolidating, not really consolidating, but as we've been in this downwards channel over the last couple of days, like I mentioned. And if you guys take a look here, let me pull out the trend line tool. We'll zoom in a little bit. We have a neckline. The neckline of the inverse head and shoulders is right where we are right now, pretty much. And you guys will notice this is more of a lopsided inverse head and shoulders, kind of, but it is one nonetheless. So we have that neckline right here where we are between $4.25 to about $4.75. That's where we've been holding. Excuse me, guys. So as long as the bulls can hold above, let's say, the mid fours, 460, 475, which we're pretty much there right now, there's a good chance that we do get that nice pop that I'm waiting for to complete that right shoulder, or at least to see the right shoulder start to complete. But the second we fall through 450, low fours, we start breaking that neckline, this is going to be very ugly overall for AMC. At that point, it could start going to the lows from a couple of weeks ago, being from earlier in this month. Again, when we form the head of the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, that's where it could be going. 365, 375, low fours. That's realistically where it could be going, again, if we fall through this neckline. But I'm waiting for the confirmation of a breakout, which we're not getting yet, but I'm going to be waiting very patiently here, sitting on my hands for the rest of this week, however long it takes, to see if we do end up getting that breakout. And of course, I'll do a lot more videos on AMC, more updates, so make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're at it. So if we go back to the 5-day, 5-minute, you may be asking yourself, Stas, what are you looking at for the confirmation? Well, I'm looking at this 5-day, 5-minute chart. I'm looking to see if we start to get buying pressure out of this channel, because again, we've been trading in this downwards channel for a couple of days. We have to get momentum outside of the channel. If we start breaking out, let's say above the highs from, especially today being $5, but also from last week being about 505. You guys see these levels right here, 505, 515. That's another key point. We also have 530. If we start taking out these levels, 5, 515, 530, we start breaking out of that channel, that would be confirmation, at least in my eyes, that we're starting to break out and we're starting to see that right shoulder and the inverse head and shoulders play out. And we also have to see a breakout above these moving averages on the 4-hour chart being about, let's see, $5.20 to about $5. Yeah, about $5.20, 5 to 5.20. That's where we have to break out on this 4-hour chart. And at that point, guys, that would be confirmation of a breakout. AMC could start going from that point maybe to 575, 580, which you guys know that was the high from earlier this month in the middle of April. Then if that were to break, guys, we're talking about a massive move coming from there, at least in my opinion. You know, we could be going back towards, 675. That was the high from the beginning of March. If that were to break, we could be finding our ways back to $8. But let's not get too excited yet. We have to wait for the confirmation. And I'm going to set my alert at about, let's see, $5.20. I'll put one there right now. I'll put multiple alerts. I'll put one at 5.20. Mark is at or above. Then I'll do another one here at $5. Mark is at or above $5. There we go. So if we start breaking there again, 575 could be next, followed by 680. Then we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe it breaks out, starts going to $8. But like I said, let's not get too excited. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's see if we start to show the initial signs of a breakout. Then we'll see where it goes from that point. And you guys know AMC is reporting earnings in a couple of days here. Let's see. When is that? The 5th of April, not April, the 5th of May, guys, which I don't know what day that is exactly, but they're reporting in the morning on the 5th of May. That's going to be very important. And of course, we're going to break it down here on the channel, so subscribe. And by the way, if you guys have not gone up to 15 stocks yet for Moomoo, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below or go to StasSurfS.com/Moomoo. Once you guys open up an account, you get one free share of stock, and there goes Siri, guys. Oh my God. Once you open up an account, like I said, you get one stock right off the bat. If you deposit at least $100, you get 4 more stocks totaling 5 stocks. And if you deposit at least $1,000, you get another 10 stocks totaling 15 free stocks. And by the way, all those links down below, the Moomoo link, the Weeble link, the Patreon, all of those help out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. Without you, this will not be possible. So cheers. I appreciate you guys again as always. And with that being said, let's continue on. So my alerts are set at $5 and $5.20. We'll see what happens here in the short term on AMC stock. And again, I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments. And when it comes to the overall markets right now, what time is it? Almost 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast. Everything is still in the red. We have the Russell down 0.3% right now, which is not the best sign, clearly struggling at about 1790, 1800 points. That's been resistance for a couple of weeks here on the Russell. It has to break 1800 and preferably 1850 in my opinion if you want to see this thing break out, which we're not showing any signs of that quite yet. So the Russell is down on the day. We have the NASDAQ. Let me pull it up. Triple Q. NASDAQ 100 is down 0.6%. It looks like it is approaching that 180 SMA, which is a big level of support here on the 4-hour chart, right around 312, 313. Now we're at what? 314, 15. We're pretty much right there. This is the moment of truth for the bulls. Will they hold 315, 312, or will this thing sell right through the moving average, which would not be good? Time will tell. And by the looks of it, SPY is also in the red. It is down 0.1%, approaching a big level of support at 410. Like I've said before in my previous videos, if we do break 410, we're probably going to fill the gap down to about 403, 405, which is right by that 180 SMA on this 4-hour chart. So these are a couple key levels that I'm looking at on SPY, on Triple Q, and we have the VIX up a little bit, it looks like, and the metals. Wow, look at that. Silver's up 1% right now, and we have gold up 0.5%, as we have the VIX up 2.3% so far on the day after it just hit a low a couple of days ago by the looks of it at 16 points. So I think the VIX ultimately is going to spike at some point in the near-term future. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but I am in a VIX trade right now. I'm in UVXY. We'll see how that ends up playing out. I could lose money. I could make a lot of money. Time will tell, but overall, I do think the VIX is overdue for a spike, and we'll see what happens here in the short term. So if you all found value in the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And like I said, don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo and 12 stocks from Weeble. All those free stocks help you out, and they also help out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And if you want to see my Patreon portfolio, be a part of the Discord, be a part of the community, have more access to me throughout the day and see my charts and ideas, all of that's on Patreon down below, or you guys can join the YouTube channel membership, whatever works for you. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.